Hey Tiffany, I saw your video when I went to YouTube, and I loved it. And I'm so glad that people are starting to talk about being biracial. About 2 years ago, I started writing a book about what it was like growing up being biracial. I'm a little bit older than you, just a little bit. I was born in '63, so grew up in the '70s. During that time, it was very difficult. And when I started writing this book, I have a couple of friends whose kids are biracial, and I went and I asked one of them. I said, "So, I mean, what is it like being biracial growing up nowadays?" And she said, "People always say you have the best of both worlds, but I don't feel that way." And it's the same thing that I heard when I was a kid, and I was just really amazed because as much as America has grown, we still are really having problems with that. But the biggest problem is the internal struggle that we're dealing with. And for me, I mean, my struggles really led me down a path that I see a lot of biracial men and women going. I was homeless. I had a problem with the addiction, drugs, and alcohol. I just got into a lot of trouble. And it wasn't until a little later in life that I had found my way. And it was really just a blessing that I met some loving people who kind of explained the deal to me. And from going from that to graduating, getting my undergrad degree and then law school, I mean, the whole journey has really been something. And I knew that sooner or later that I was going to write a book on it. And that's why I started the book a couple of years ago. It's called Half Black, Half White, Finding Me and My Place in America. And it should be, I know the Kindle version just came out this week. This is December 9th. So the Kindle version came out on the 2nd of December. And the book should be available for sale on Amazon shortly. But I'm so glad when I ran into your video on YouTube. Keep up the work. I'm definitely going to be right there in the mix with you. So just keep at it, girl. And if you get a chance, go check out my website. It's www.halfblackhalfwhite.com. Of course, I am just so proud of you. I look and see how young you are, and I see all these other young people nowadays really addressing that situation because in the '70s we just didn't have the same outlets and have the same opportunity to share with each other, and you're hitting it right on the nail by you're not alone. And whatever you're feeling, I mean, you should share, because I learned a long time ago, and I never will forget this, what this man told me. He says, we're only as sick as our secrets. And that's so true. I spent a lot of my time on self-improvement and really just trying to maximize what has been given to me. I'm not a religious person. I'm very spiritual. I do believe that there is a God, and that God is far greater than me, and I definitely don't understand how God works. But what I do know for sure is that however people want to classify me, that's fine. But I know how I am. I know how the world sees me, which I don't have a problem with. But more importantly, I know that I'm a caring and loving human being. And that's the coolest part about this whole journey I've been on, is that I realize that. And I realize how people view me. And that's fine, But I know how I treat people, and which is the most important thing. And I know today what my value is. But anyway, I'm gonna be on you guys' trail. I'm gonna be definitely posting a lot more on YouTube because the more out there, the better it could be. And you know what? I don't want people to go down that journey that I went down because it was a tough road. And I'm just so glad that I was able to survive that journey. But anyway, Tiffany, keep doing what you're doing, and I hope to holler at you soon.